It's just like applying for a driver's license or a passport. But the hard part is establishing your valid citizenship claim. What do I mean by that? Well, guys, remember earlier when I said that they had a brown paper bag test where they would list you as a freedman if you're too dark? Well, again, they did that on purpose because some of these tribes were ran, and the leaders, the people in position of powers, were $5 Indians with some Europeans cosplaying as Aboriginals. Some of them had anti-black sentiment. So guess what they did? They didn't say, hey, you're black, we don't want you to be a part of the tribe. What they do is this: when it came time to sign up on the dollars roll and get the benefits, they may have signed your ancestor up as a freedman. And do you notice something weird about this list? Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let me zoom in. You zoom in nice and big. Now you guys can see it. It's Thomas J. Adams right here. Dollars roll, Creek by blood, full blood quantum. But guess what? If your ancestor failed the brown paper bag test at that time, they listed them as freedmen, knowing damn well that they do not record the Indian blood for freedmen. Do you see something peculiar here, whether you're listed as a Creek freedman or a Choctaw freedman or a Chickasaw freedman? The blood quantum category is literally blank. It's literally blank. What does that mean? These were African slaves who had no Indian blood? No, some people who were freedmen were Black Indians who were reclassified with zero African admixture. Freedmen is just a classification. Some of these freedmen weren't even slaves. They were just free people of color that lived in Indian territory. But because you're labeled a freedman, they don't record your blood quantum. So what the tribes do modern day is, again, they don't say, hey, you're black, you can't be a part of the tribe. They say, hey, you want to be a part of our tribe? That's cool. Well, here's an application. But just know this: to be a part of our tribe, you have to not only have an ancestor who's listed on the dollars roll as part of the tribe, but they also have to have a blood quantum. And they do that knowing damn well that if they're listed as a freedman, there's no blood quantum recorded.
Just finished my consultation with Mike. A lot of information in a short period of time, but it was very valuable information. I'm definitely excited to get started searching up my genealogy. He has been an awesome resource. Gave me a lot of information, a lot of things, a lot of pieces to the puzzle I didn't have. He was able to help me find them, and I 100% recommend Mike and his services to anyone who's looking to crack the code, so to speak, on their genealogy, because there's a lot of how we say fake news going around with this subject, and it's very important that people are able to put the pieces together, because if you don't know your history, you don't know your future. So 100% sign up.